Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be products I regret buying in 2016. Now some of these products may be products that was hyped up as fuck on YouTube, and some products may be products that I just randomly bought and because obviously I saw YouTubers use it and I wanted to try it for myself, but the majority of them are products that have been really hyped up and yeah, I just haven't been loving them and they just basically haven't been working for me. I'll be starting with primer since this is the first thing that we usually will go into when applying our foundation. We will want to get a good primer. Now this primer have been hyped up so freaking badly, especially by a certain YouTuber and a big YouTuber. I'm not going to mention anyone's name, but she used this so much last year in her Halloween makeup tutorials and raved about how good it was and felt and smelled and everything. And then this year I decided to try it, get it, because I do love the brand, but this product have not been working for me. The Hangover RX primer from Too Faced, which looks like this. We all know what it is. I'm sure a lot of you probably already have it as well. This is the Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer with coconut water, electrolytes, and probiotics. Now listening to that, we all will be like, yes, give it to me, I want it. But I do love the smell of it, but this does nothing for me. The consistency of this is very thin. It's almost like putting water on your face that has a smell like coconut. And I don't feel anything different from it. I don't feel hydrated or whatever it is they're claiming it to be. And when I put this under my foundation, I don't get nothing magical under there. Don't like this primer for that. Pretty much still full because I haven't really been using it. What I have been really using it for though is as a moisturizer, because none of it's very moisturizing, because it's not. I'm just trying to use it up because I have it there and I don't want it to go to waste. So I'm basically just using it sometimes when I feel like I need a little bit of something on my face. I would put this, but for under my makeup, no. This is not going anywhere under my makeup, no. So this was a very disappointing product for me, especially because it was so hyped up. The next product is a very expensive product, and it is from MAC, and it's from the Prep and Prime line. It's a skin-based Visage primer from MAC. It's supposed to be an illuminating primer. If you look at the packaging, which you probably cannot see from there, but on the packaging it has like specks of glitter in the packaging itself. And the primer is a white primer, and when you put it on the face, that same glittery effect you're seeing on the bottle, you will be getting on the face. However, I don't find nothing fascinating about this. The price is very expensive, but I don't see any difference when using it under my makeup, and I don't feel any different or feel like the foundation lasts or anything like that because of the primer. Basically, I just feel like I'm rubbing a moisturizer with glitter in it on my face, and yeah, it didn't work for me, and I definitely regret purchasing this primer. It was hyped up a little bit by another YouTuber. She raved about it, and that's why I ended up getting it. No. Now let's go into foundations. I only have one foundation that I regret buying. This year I bought and purchased quite a lot of foundations, especially drugstore, and I was not into drugstore foundation at all until this year. I bought quite a few, and every single one drugstore that I bought I love. Now this is a very big disappointment. This foundation here is because it is expensive and it's a fucking high-end foundation, and it's very much hyped up and still is hyped up to today on YouTube. But for me, I do not like it at all. And I'm talking about the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I know a lot of you are probably squinting your brows at me right now and saying, what? But yeah, I'm in the shade 4W2 Toasty Toffee. This is not working for me. I don't know. It's too heavy. It's too cakey. And when I put it on, sometimes I put it very light on. And then throughout the day, I would literally, like around this area, I will see it start to look fuzzy, and the foundation will like break up a little bit and raise up onto the skin. Not a cute look at all. and for that reason I don't like this foundation at all, and because it's matte and it's too heavy feeling on the face. It's pretty full still. I've only used it like maybe once or twice. I even tried mixing it with like my Born This Way foundation, which I would use today on the face, and hello, I used that today on the face and it's almost finished. I didn't even realize I was so low on that foundation. But yeah, this I don't like at all. Maybe it's just me. I just like foundations that are more dewy than matte. I hate matte foundations, hate it. But I do have the Milani 2-in-1 that is matte, but I do like that one a lot. This, I don't like. This is also very hyped up here on YouTube. Very hyped up. Very hyped up.
Product I'll go into is a setting powder. Let me take a breath for this one. Shake it off like Rocky. Shake it off like Rocky.
Now, when I talk about hype, this product has been hyped up so much. It made me even went out of my way to ask one of my friends that lives in the country that makes this, purchase it for me. That was so much headache, but I got it. And when I did, I probably used it a couple times here on YouTube in my tutorials and off camera. And let me say, I haven't touched it in probably like 2, maybe 3 weeks. I haven't touched it in a while. And I'm talking about the Sasha Buttercup powder. This powder, it originated in Trinidad. It's made in Trinidad, and I have a Trini friend and she brought it from Trinidad here for me. That's how much I wanted to try it. That's how much YouTubers have been hyping it up. Now, as you can see, it's still pretty full, pretty full. And the jar is so heavy, but here's the thing. I usually use my Graftobian loose setting powder in Banana Cream Pie, which is also a yellow powder. This is more of a custard yellow. It's more rich looking. The Graftobian setting powder is more of a light yellow. But this powder is so heavy, so heavy. I mean, I would put the lightest amount, the smallest amount to set my concealer, like my highlighted areas, especially under the eyes. Oh my god, this will make your face feel like it's about to crack. Like, it's so drying. I hate this powder. It's too thick, it's too heavy, and when you're setting your concealer or your highlighted areas that you normally would bake under, even under here, it will make your face feel so dry. Like you want to just take your whole bottle of Fix Plus and just drench yourself in it. Like, this is, I don't like this at all. I really don't. I haven't even been touching it. What I've been using lately to set my concealer and my highlighted spots on my face is my MAC Transparent Loose Powder. That is very light and airy, and I like it, and I don't seem to be getting any flashback from it. And that's I've been using because I'm really low on my Graftobian setting powder and I need to repurchase it. But I have a full jar of the Sasha powder and I don't like it. I can't get jiggy with this powder at all. No sir, you are too thick and drying on the face. If you haven't gotten your hands on it and you want to get your hands on it and you've been dying to use it, to try it, don't worry, it's not that big of a deal. It's really drying on the face. Let's move into highlighters because I have 2 of them. They're fairly new and it's being hyped up so much here on YouTube and on Instagram, on everybodygram, and every freaking thing it's been hyping up on. And I honest to God don't even see what the big hype is, because this shit is like glitter in a fucking palette. And I'm talking about the Abh Ultimate Glow Kit. I've talked how much I hate this palette on Snapchat. Here's my Snapchat name, go follow me. I do a lot of shit talking over there, but it's real talking. Anyways, I've talked about how much I hate this palette. My last tutorial that I did use the palette, but I did say in the voiceover how much I don't like it still. But it's for some reason on camera it's not showing glittery. Like from far it looks very nice and gives a nice sheen, but in person, and if I zoomed you guys in, you will literally see like I took a handful of glitter and just throw it in my fucking face. Also, being that it has 6 shades when Anastasia usual glow kits have only 4 shades, This one comes with 6. However, they're smaller, so don't be fooled by the amount of circles you have in your palette. The actual glow kits actually have way more product than this Ultimate Glow Kit. And if you haven't gotten your hands on it and you're dying to get your hands on it, you're seeing swatches all over YouTube and Instagram and you're like, I need this palette in my life because I will die, it's not worth it. I'm letting you know right now, it's not worth it. This is literally a palette of glitter. Glitter of all color in this palette. I do not like this palette at all. Like, the hate for this palette is real. This is so fucking glittery. It's unbelievable. Oh, glittery. I don't understand how she will come out with a beautiful palette, beautiful colors like this one, but make the actual product so glittery. Like, if it was like the same formula like the other glow kits, this would have been perfect. However, it's not. So yeah, I don't like this palette for that reason. Also, I did pick up another highlighter palette. This one is from Mercier. This is the Fall in Love Face Illuminator collection. I do not own any of Mercier highlighters, and I really wanted to try them because a lot of people talk about them and hype up the highlighters for Mercier. So I really wanted to try them, and since they came out with this one during the holidays with 4 shades inside, I thought it was going to be a perfect opportunity to try it and see how it is, rather than investing in one huge one and then it turns out to be shit. You know what I mean? So I had 4 options in one little palette and I decided to pick it up. It wasn't cheap. It was, I think it was like about $58. I will leave the correct cost for this palette up on the screen somewhere if I'm wrong, but I believe I did pay $58, which is still a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And yeah, they do have some nice shades. This one here is what caught my eye to pick the palette up. This reminds me of the Anastasia palette. It's like the twin of the Anastasia palette. This is so glittery. Like, so glittery. It's beautiful colors. Not gonna take that away from the palette because the colors inside are gorgeous. But this is just as glittery as the Anastasia Ultimate Glow Kit palette. And I haven't been using it much. You've never seen me use this in a tutorial, by the way, right? Have you? No, you haven't. Because it's glittery as hell. I never tried it on camera to see how it looks on camera. It might be like the Anastasia one where it looks good on camera, but you know, in person it's just like a bunch of glitter. Maybe I'll try it, but I have not even. I used this once to go to the gym. I would feel like glowing up a little bit, you know, so I put some on my shoulders, on my décolleté, a little bit on my higher points, my cheekbones, and that was it. But I looked like I was going to the gym, like if I just jump into glitter, you know, swim into some glitter. I was like, dive into some glitter, and then I went to the gym. But other than that, I haven't used this in any makeup tutorial or even in my makeup period at all. Even off camera, I have not used it. Such a disappointing product. Such a disappointing product. I hope her original highlighters, like the single pans, I wonder if they're like this. Do you own any of them? Let me know down in the comment section if you own any of the single highlighters from Mercier and if they're as glittery as these 4 here. I feel like the holiday collections have not been, they haven't been enticing me to want to go pick anything up lately. Like, I would say the past 2 years. I haven't been, you know, feeling like, yes, I need to get this holiday collection palette or this holiday item that came up with this whatever brand. Like, the brands, I feel like they just, you know, just to get the sales or whatever, they just throw up whatever and they change the formula and things and they're not the same and they turn out to be shitty and you spend a bunch of money on them. Like this year, VIB sale and everything, I was like, no, not interested. I would just randomly buy things, but not holiday things. I think this is the only thing for holiday I bought from Sephora. This is the only holiday packaging, holiday item from brand that I picked up this year. That's it. But when I did my big haul, it was just things that I'd wanted from before, and I picked that up. But I don't know, they need to step their game up and stop giving us shitty products during the holidays, because basically that's what they're doing, making shitty things just to get the sales. And when we get the next item I got early part of this year, and I really wanted to make a video on this particular item, but I just been lazy and didn't want it to. A lot of people claim that they like it and love it. It's a ride or die. I know it's the best palette ever for them, but for me, I regret getting this palette. I regret getting this palette. Like, I even got it for a friend, and I regret getting it for her too. Like, I don't even know if she likes it or if she hates it as much as I hate it, but girl, I do not like this palette. The only reason I ended up picking this palette up was because the original one that came out last year, I was so bummed that I didn't get it. I didn't not get it because I tried to get it and I didn't get it, but it didn't interest me at all. It didn't like speak to me, so that's why I didn't get it. But then during this year and the ending part of last year, when everyone started using it, I was like, damn it, I should have gotten the palette. And then I was like, if they come up with one this year, I'm definitely gonna get it. I literally, like, I'm not even joking, literally stayed up, watched the time. The minute this thing launched, I got it. This put me through, I never went through so much headache in my life to get a makeup product the way that I did for this one. Like, it was beyond ridiculous. The story is so long on this, I'm not gonna even tell you guys, but I'm talking about the Mega Pro 2 from Lorac. Yeah, don't like it. Do you see me using it? No. I used it once in a tutorial. Once. Have you seen me use it back since? No. I do not like this palette at all. This palette is beyond ridiculous. And the people who are hyping it up, you need to be smacked across the head or something. I don't know. Like, why would people do that? I don't understand why people would hype up products if it's not good. You know, we watch YouTubers, or especially bigger YouTubers, because, you know, they would get products and they would let us know what is good or not, and they're supposed to be honest. However, there's not a lot of honest people in this world, and not a lot of honest big YouTubers either. And to be honest with you guys, I would rather watch a YouTuber that has 100 to 500 subscribers and take their opinion on a product than watching a YouTuber that has 500,000 subscribers and above, or even 100,000 subscribers and above. I will watch smaller YouTubers and take their word for it, because I know for a fact that they will be very genuine about their review on it, whether it be good or not, and I prefer to watch them because I know they will be honest. Now, the bigger YouTubers, they're being sent these products, and sometimes you can't always like be like, oh, it's a shitty product, especially when they're sending it to you. It's almost like they have to say it's a good product. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So this here, no sir, I do not like this at all. The whole top row, the first and second top row is supposed to be all matte. The third and fourth row supposed to be all shimmer shades. Now, when I first got this palette, or before I got it, this color right here, which is called Forest, is what draw me to the palette, to be honest with you. This one particular shade, and this blue one right here as well, which is called Blue Quartz. Forest, which is supposed to be a nice forest green color, comes off so black when you use it. Like, you use the, look, I just swatched it on the hand, it looks more gray than a green. Like, why? I hate it when you look at a palette and you see a color in the palette and you be like, yes, this palette is so gorgeous. This palette is so gorgeous, and you would get the palette just because of a specific color in the palette. But then when you get it, it doesn't even swatch or look anyway close than how it looks in the pan. Like, it looks either too dark or way lighter than what it looks like. In this case, this looks fucking gray, and darker than what it looks like, and it doesn't even look like what you're seeing here. The blue one, however, it's definitely patchy as hell and powdery, and yeah, I don't like it. I mean, if you build it up and work with it, you know, you can get what you're looking for or get the actual color, but it takes work. I don't want to have to take work. I want it to happen. Yes, I'm that spoiled. So anyways, the reason why I hate this palette is because number one reason, these shadows are powdery as hell. Like powdery, like you dip your brush in there and powder will just start falling everywhere. It'll be a hot mess. 2, they don't even blend. Some shadows, when they're too pigmented, it's very hard to blend out. Some can be pigmented and blend very nicely, but these are not those shadows. These are pigmented but hard to blend out. I did use 2 shades in this palette twice, which is Olivine and Dark Sienna, which is these 2 colors right here. And the only reason I'm using those 2 colors because they're lid shades and you don't need to blend them. You know, you put the lid shade down, you do not need to blend it. And the shimmer colors. However, if you look at the fucking palette, you can tell I have not been using the palette at all, especially the matte shades. This is probably the biggest regret for 2016. Biggest. You know, like in Pretty Woman when she's like, big mistake, big, huge. That's what this is. Big mistake, huge mistake. Wanted to get this. So if you haven't gotten your hands on it and you're still bummed about not getting it, don't be. It's not worth it, trust me. The next product is actually a beauty blender, and this is actually a recent purchase. I hate this. I hate this color. I hate it. And I find that the texture of this beauty blender is a little bit more softer than the original, which is the pink one. But the color, I hate. Unless you're using this for strictly powder, I suggest don't buy this color because I just used it and I washed it since last night and it's stained. The foundation concealer will stain this beauty blender, and even when you wash it, it will not come out and it will look dirty. It looks even more dirty than the pink one. So for that reason, I don't like this color, but the beauty blender itself, obviously I like it. But the color, no. I don't like this color at all. I need to go get a new beauty blender because even when I wash it and then I look at it because it's looking so dirty, it kind of irritates the shit out of me. Now the very last product is something that is being hyped up quite a lot, especially for us hooded eye girls. And I'll just jump right into it. It's the MAC Mix in Medium. This is what it looks like. It's a gel that supposedly you can use to, like, I guess make liners with or whatever, and it also holds down glitter on your lids so that it doesn't transfer to your crease. What I'm saying, it's not that it's a bad product. What I'm saying, you can get something cheaper that does the same thing pretty much. Now the cheaper product is the LA Splash eyeshadow sealer or base, which looks like this. Now I like this one from LA Splash because it comes with a doe foot applicator inside, which I thought was pretty freaking cool, and I love that about it. 1, 2, it's way cheaper than MAC. 3, I can get it literally very easily anywhere. I'm sure you can get this. I can get it anywhere here across the street in Kuwait, so that's why I love this. This you cannot get here in Kuwait. You can only get this in the pro store or online, and that's where I got mine, is online. But I do find that, I don't know, it kind of breaks your shadow up a little bit. Maybe I'm using a little too much. I even tried using a very smallest amount, and I feel like it breaks my shadow up. With this, I just put the applicator, take the doe foot, just rub it onto my lids, let it dry for 2 seconds or so, and then apply my shadow, which is what I did today, and it doesn't break my shadow up. This breaks your shadow up. So I don't know, maybe I'll try it again. Maybe I'm using too much of it, and try a different way to use it. But a better alternative to this, if you cannot get your hands on the Mix in Medium from MAC, I suggest you try the LA Splash eyeshadow sealer or base, eyeshadow base. I would say mostly a sealer. It's like great for glitter. It holds your glitter down and you wouldn't have any problem with anything transferring anywhere. This works so good, so cheap. Yes, Ellie Splash. MAC Mixing Medium. If you can't get your hands on it and you're hooded eyes and you need something like this, try the Ellie Splash. The next product is a Lippie, and this is the final product that I regret picking up in the year 2016. We're coming close to an end. Thank God, thank God. And now I'm talking about Colourpop. Who would have thought I would have brought up Colourpop as a regret in 2016? Not me. I've been purchasing Colourpop this whole year like a mad person, especially their lip products, but mostly their liquid lipsticks. Now I did pick up a bunch of their Lippie sticks, as you can tell. I think it's about 15 or 16 in here. Now they are pigmented and everything, yada yada. I love the packaging. I love the packaging of it, but the reason why I hate it is because it's too fucking drying. It's like, I think these are all the matte ones I got. They're like all the shades that I did pick up. Like I said, it's 15 shades. However, the reason why I don't like them is because they're so drying. So drying. They're so nice and pigmented and everything. Not gonna lie, they are pretty pigmented and nice, but on your lips, if you don't have chapped lips, or you don't usually get chapped lips or very dry lips, buy some of these and you'll know what chapped lips are. I swear they accentuate all the lines in your lip and make you look like you have really dried desert looking lips. And these were very hyped up. I used these a couple times on my channel, but after using them for a long period of time, like using them to wear for a longer period, I find them to be very drying, and I hate that about them. So I haven't been using these at all. It's actually been months. It's actually been months that I've used those Lippie sticks, and yeah, I regret buying them, and I suggest no one get them either. But right now the thing is liquid lipstick, so I doubt whether a lot of people are using them anymore. But yeah, that is pretty much my 2016 regrets that I've purchased along the year from January to right now. And we're pretty much approaching the end of this year. Thank God. I just want to get this year over with and start a new year out. And next year I'll be hitting 30. I'll be hitting 30 years old next year. So not looking forward to that, but kind of looking forward to it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will be uploading a 2016 products I've been loving, maybe sometime next month, or if you guys want to see it sooner than then, let me know down in the comments section. I will get that up for you guys. But there have been quite a lot of products that I've been loving throughout this year. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments section as usual. Let me know if you guys are fed up watching big YouTubers. Let me know if you guys don't take their word for it anymore, because a lot of products that we may have bought because upon their recommendation you got and didn't like, so, or think it wasn't that worth talking about. If they do love these products, wouldn't they be using it as much? Wouldn't they be using the products a lot in their tutorials? Like, I mean, like me, I love a certain foundation, or I love a certain eyeshadow, like a certain eyeshadow or eyeshadow palette, I will be using a lot. They will be hyping up a particular product and say it's so good and it's the best thing ever, but you don't even see them using them in their tutorials. Why not? It's the best thing ever. It's good. It's really good. So good that you're telling us to go get it. So why aren't you using it? You guys ever thought about that? Do you ever thought about why they're not using the product they're talking about in their tutorials? Think about it. If you're not already, follow me here on my Snapchat. You know the drill. You know what to do. Go on over there and follow me. It will be right here on the screen. Also, I will leave my Snapchat name, also my Instagram name down below in the description box as usual. The products that I mentioned here today will also be listed down below. If you're not already, hit that subscribe button right there. Hit that subscribe button before you go. If you're not already. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Leave your feedback down below in the comment section as usual. I'm going to be uploading a new video every single Tuesday, so look out for that. I just wanted to get things organized and let you guys know exactly when I'll be putting up a new video. This way you will look out for it. Someone told me to do that because I'm like always spontaneously throwing a video up. I always make sure I put a video up every week, but I don't have a specific day in the week. So it makes sense to pick a day and just upload then. So that's why I'm filming. Today's Monday. So I'm filming today to upload for tomorrow. Maybe once in a while I will throw up a random video throughout the week. But definitely Tuesdays, look out for a new video from your girl. So until my next one, I will catch you guys later. Bye guys.